We're finding. Oh yes, yeah. We started DLC on Friday. Oh god, I gotta remember all the menu buttons. There are 3 quests sitting around here? Hold on, what the hell? How many quests did they add to this DLC? I just expected the main 2. I didn't expect all this. Wait a minute.
Oh my.
I say I'm a huge fan of our new hotel. I treated myself to a night there and slept like a baby. The only thing is, I had a very strange dream indeed, and well, without going into too much detail, I need to give you this. Well, I appreciate it. It wasn't really a quest, it was just, hey, have this. Clear. It's like, yeah, I'll try and figure that out, like overnight, tomorrow. I don't know what caused it. I dreamed of Queen Neria's wedding last night. As soon as I woke, I jumped out of bed and began preparing my outfit for what promises to be the grandest of occasions. I can't ever be too ready. While I was rummaging through my wardrobe, I chanced upon something. You're most welcome to it. Okay. Free shit, I'm all for that. The first version a bit, there's a lot different visually. Really, you think so? I was like, I feel like visually is the only thing that is actually the same.
Hey.
But I love, like, Ni No Kuni, like, Wrath of the White Witch, one of my all-time favorite games. Fucking love the game. And this one, I really, really enjoy this game, too. I don't know which one I like more, because they both play so differently. Sorry to bother you, Your Majesty, I hope you don't mind, but the Higgledies wanted me to give you this. I was like, this whole section is a bit of a weird section to really like look at as the first time seeing this game. This is like they added a town builder. Camera zoom. Also, get another manual, I think. Let's go put those points in. And then go find our 3rd key. 6 to 9, 8. I think Bracken is our Higgledy user. Yeah, we get 3 more points. Color Killer. Ball. Effectiveness of all Higgledy attacks by a fair amount. Ooh. Wait, greatly increases melee damage specifically for the Higgledy Sarah Knights? That's like all I use. Yes. Yes. Slightly increases the speed at which Higgledies can be absorbed. I think that's the only thing I can use that 1 point on, so sure. So big map, this is one of those your entire life playing for games, is it? I mean, it depends on how much you want out of the game. Like, just getting through the main story stuff, it's probably like a 40-hour RPG. Closer camera. I know, like, with Wrath of the White Witch, and with this game as well, you have, like, this super zoomed out chibi exploration bit, and then when you're in, like, dungeons and stuff, you walk around in, like, a standard third-person camera. But for the map, where do we have to go? Ding Dong Dell. Okay. Like, coming in here, we should have our, like, a more standard look. But I have, let's see, there's, what, 300 hours logged on this file for me? A lot of that, I would say... maybe 100 of that, maybe a little less, I don't know, is just AFK for the city builder. That's not like an exact thing to build the city. It was just, I would leave it on, go to sleep, come back. Yeah, it was just the overworld stuff is, yeah, super zoomed out, chibi style. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I guess we're going in the castle? Oh yeah, I don't remember what the key hint was for this. I want to say we're gonna do something with Nella. Ghibli. Well, I mean, yeah, it's purposeful. The people who worked on this game and Wrath of the White Witch are from Studio Ghibli. We're doing Cross DLC. Yeah, they finally put out the third DLC like a month ago. I'm just getting to it. We started on Friday. Like, it came out in the middle of DMC, Sekiro, and Yoshi all at the same time, so it was very easily overshadowed. Oh, here we go. Means hair clips forms for a brief moment before shattering into pieces. Oh, something shattered into pieces. Something about poison? I really suffered during that time. Just wanted to sleep, but completion is important. Oh yes, because it was on for a very long time. It'd be on between streams. Like, we'd stream it, I'd keep my PS4 on. 2 days later, we'd stream again, PS4 still on.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling something over by ear, man, give the old materialize a go. Yes, it is gonna be for Nella. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Nella, like, the whole thing they've done with Nella just in the beginning and just like throughout the story, they keep calling back to her, so we get even more Nella stuff. I love it. It's one of Nella's earrings.
Boosh! Got it!
So the key this time is this little chic, is this chic little number, is it? Rabbit face better not have any complaints about the quality of this one. You bet I hadn't. Let's head back to New Moon Rooms and find out. Okay. While we're here, though, there was something... I don't know if it's anything we can do right now. How do we get to the dungeon? Is it a trip door? Local teleport? Is it the well? Because Mousinger mentioned something going on under the castle? Hold on, if I... Saga is third, Higgledy. Lagoria. Maybe not. Oh, you just said something and it's not a quest I can start yet? Might be like, because they did increase the level cap to 150. This might be something I need to do with that. Like, get a higher level and something might pop up. But if we hear, yes, this is our key, that much is certain. What is? Yeah, this is the conductor. He is a recurring character in these games. He brings a lot of, like, fucky shit going on. Like, he was the super boss final secret quest of Wrath of the White Witch, and he just turned, like, everything upside down. And then they brought him in for this DLC, and things are being turned upside down. But if we hear, yes, this is our key, that much is certain, another door awaits. Like, this DLC is very fan servicey to people who played Wrath of the White Witch, because most of this game doesn't have any connections. But everything about this DLC has pretty much been a full, like, nostalgia trip with references everywhere. These keys are often items people hold dear, it seems. I wonder if something as big as the Filmobile could even be one. Point. Exactly, the Filmobile. The Filmobile? No, wrong world, forgive me, I do get my head muddled sometimes. Regardless, we better hope that the remaining keys won't be too big. I wouldn't want you to do yourself a mischief trying to carry them. That won't be a problem, I have all my friends to help me. Yes, I should carry this car across the world. How wonderful to have companions one can count on. Marvelous, just marvelous. I wonder what manner of high higgledy this little earring will guide us to. And there's only one way to find out. Off you go then, it's time to take a trip through the twists and turns of another memory lane. Imagine if Wrath of the White Witch suddenly got a Switch port. Oh my god. I'd play it. I mean, like, we talked about it on... Oh, wait. I was like, this is another thing. It's probably a reference that I'm not remembering. It was like, Oliver doesn't use a sword, he uses a wand. I don't know what the reference is. Can't remember. But that's like, I was thinking the other day, if they were to, because you know a lot of people are hoping on the 26th they announce Persona 5 for the Switch. If they were to port 3 or 4 to the Switch as well, I'd probably play them then. Like, I've never really had an interest in 4, but if it's on the Switch, I'd probably try it. I'd probably play it. Ratja and Nella. Hey! Sorry, Nella, do you have a moment?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, what is it? It's just that everyone's been getting so worked up lately, it's unbearable. Grim, Marlene, Matthias? Even Vermin? Well, you can't blame everyone for being a little on edge. What with Prince Evan's big day coming up. But yeah, if they were to, for some reason, port Wrath of the White Witch to the Switch or something, absolutely. I don't know what reason they would have to do so, but I would welcome it. I know, but I don't think it's, that's it. Take Matthias. He's shut himself up in his room, and he just sits in there muttering strange things to himself. It gives me shivers. Matthias, that's... Who's that again? That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you keep all these names in your head, Ratcha. The one they've taken to calling the Black Knight. Ooh. Maybe you know him better as that? Oh, is this gonna be backstory of Nella and the Black Knight at once? Oh, I'm excited for this. The Black Knight, eh? Oh, you must know him. Oh, you must know him. He's Chancellor Mousinger's second in command.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but there's just been so much chopping and changing in the ranks lately, I just can't keep up. Well, us handmaidens have another thing to worry about. Or have other things to worry about. We can't be expected to know the ins and outs of military matters. Interesting. That was Nella and Ratcha.
Huh.
And a memory just from just before you were deposed, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a high higgledy tied to Nella somehow. Let's keep going and find out more. Okay, how big is this? Okay, same as the last one we were in. It was on the Switch. Like, yeah, that's another thing, like... I mean, I watched a full thing of 3. But, yeah, I don't really want to play it because of the consoles it's on. And same goes for, like, any interest. Like I said, I don't really have much interest in 4. Or haven't really, but slightly increased as time goes on. But I don't want to bother with the consoles it's on. with Tatney. I'm in line for a big promotion once Chancellor Mousinger takes over. Long live King Mousinger. I just realized we're almost at 100 in terms of things we're gonna be fighting. I think the recommended level for this entire quest is 130 though, so it might. Some of the the last door might be above us, which is fine. You can DM me on Discord or Twitter if you want me to see it. Yeah, I'll check it after the stream. King Leonard was good to me. That alone proves the Grimalkin aren't all bad. Does it? One and all be gone. What is that? Oh, big orc boy. I just saw his, his hair.
Come on!
He didn't even swing once. Poor guy. Good-hearted mouse guard. I managed to pull some strings and get my Grimalkin pals dismissed from the army. It's for their own good. I worry about the way things seem to be heading. Okay, so all the memories are coming from the past. Well, I guess it makes sense because it's regarding Nella and she's not alive. So this is before Mousinger takes over. What's our fight gonna be? Heed these words. These dainty winged sprites may appear to be frail, but they are formidable fighters and can summon fresh forces at will. Okay, so there's gonna be fairies everywhere. Yes. Do I have the fairies? Yes. I'm pretty sure the last big thing we fought was a fairy.
Watch this!
Why is that thing talking? Did he, appear out of nowhere? I know he was considered a fairy. For some reason. Interesting. God, just die in one arrow. I don't really have to move. Ow, what is you? Stop that. Oh, get... The dead ones are body blocking the other ones. God damn it. Alright. I keep hitting square to like interact with something. Don't know why. There you are, Anella. I asked Marlene to look into it for me. Seems that Matthias, I still don't know how the fuck you say that name. Sorry, the Black Knight has been messing around with magic, and not just any old magic, the most powerful magic there is. Thank you, Ratcha. I couldn't look into it myself for fear of Vermin making a fuss. Besides, he's been keeping me busy with all his strange little errands. Not that that's kept me from doing some digging of my own. Seems they've been sending all our Grimmelkin soldiers off on maneuvers far from the city. You don't think that means we're about to go to war, do you? Don't worry about it for now. Just carry on as if everything's normal, and don't breathe a word of what you found out to anyone except me.
Now.
Seriously, don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. Right, I'd better get going. Better get back to work. All right, be careful, won't you? Art of Aranella at the end of the same. At least she's a mouse, so she should be safe for now. Are you sure it's alright for us to be seeing all this, Evan? It's connected to you, right? Well, yes, it's Nella's memory lane after all, and she was in charge of looking after me. No, it was more than that. She was like a mother to me. She taught me everything I know about fighting and magic. She sounds amazing. If we keep going, we might be able to learn more about what happened that day. We can't turn back.
Oi, you sure, lad?
I am. Come on, everyone. Okay. Oh, this is a bigger one. And we have found that chests in here do contain manuals, so I'm definitely gonna go down all the paths. Don't have to fight anything though, because they're still crazy under level. Captain didn't tell us the monsters would be this strong. There must be reinforcements coming, right? Oh, another one. A chest, okay. It's really gotten out of hand now, and to be honest, I've been looking forward to King Evan's coronation. Super heavy-duty claw. Kind of strange. Maybe they adjusted the balance for drops because some of the new things they add kind of ridiculous to farm for it. I'm pretty sure that's like super high rank material, and we're only fighting the 90s. Oh, what we got going on out here?
Hey!
Do you think Matthias has been acting strangely recently? I mean, rolling Mousinger is one thing, but he's become a total fanatic. You're friends, aren't you? Why don't you try talking to him? Oh, he won't listen to me. He never has. He's never listened to anyone. Oh. Hey, there's one. I hate that this is so much faster than walking. Because for situations like this where it's not worth fighting anything, this is just the best way to get around. Oh, it's you. That's okay. I couldn't remember who Vermin was. It's him. I really am most fiendishly clever, sending out our best Grimmakin troops off to deal with the ferocious monsters lair far away while we... It's almost too easy. Poor simple fools. Chest in here by chance? Nope. Okay. A godly CPK. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Played Ocarina, I'm used to characters yelling while I move. That's fair. That's very fair. Another fairy. The regal sprite that lies ahead wields powerful magic and is defended by her faithful subjects who rain down attacks from afar. Is it gonna be the big fairy boss? And a Kainem with a Twitch Prime. 14 months. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Very much. Thank you, thank you.
Good luck, everyone.
So, yeah.
Now, drop it up.
Is this gonna be a blast, or... I don't know what that was. Ow. That was a blast. Come on. And when I'm trying to get... Oh, that actually did real damage. Hold on. Like barely attacked. I'm trying to get slow-mo. Wow. I don't want to bother with all the ones off to the side until she's gone. They're annoying, but...
This'll knock your socks off.
Close enough. There we go. Ah, shit. Went for a skill cast. Damn, I got battered by that group. Okay. Still stunned in an animation. Alright, there we go.
Here we come.
Soaking ring and not something. Oh, and they all die. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna have to take them out. Even better. Can the white screen go away now? Thank you.
Oh.
What in the world? The whole castle's covered in mouse decorations.
Ah,
It's Nella.
look at that.
What exactly is going on? No. Prince Evan.
Nella!
But Nella, the castle should look like that. It's only right. This is the Ding Dong Dell of now, right?
Yes.
Seeing that your own thoughts and memories are becoming mixed up in this, Your Majesty. After all, we know that before you left the kingdom, your governess... You can say that. You can say it. She died. Which means she couldn't know anything about how Ding Dong Dell looks now. She probably thinks the mice have taken over and that I've been killed. We have to go and convince her that's not true.
Come on!
We have to tell her that Ding Dong Dell's peaceful and a happy place now. We can fight through Ding Dong Dell? Okay, that's kind of sick.
All right.
I take full responsibility for what I did. I took up arms willingly, and now I must face the consequences, even if that means leaving Ding Dong Dell. He's trying to blind me. It really is. Okay. With this being the map, though, oh god. Where are they gonna hide a chest? That's the real question. Because there's gotta be one somewhere around here. The mist should help. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Well, usually stops by to buy bread, but not today. I'm not usually one to boast, but I can't keep this to myself. I've been offered a job at the castle. King Leonhard requested me personally, apparently. So with this mist, okay, it does eventually just stop me. Aha! Oh, it was just a candy. I was hoping it was a manual. Oh, hello.
Right.
Soon it'll be time for Prince Evan to claim his birthright and be crowned King of Ding Dong Dell at last. I can't wait for the ceremony. It's gonna be the best party ever. Are we back at the start? Yeah, okay. So that seemed to be the only chest around. Oh, wait. An NPC sitting down in here.
Hello.
Oh gosh, it's you. Have you come to visit Aranella's grave? Aha, there is another chest, okay. Glad I noticed this NPC. Manual? Hey, there we go. Manual of the Magician. Alright. Big robot boy. Let's check back here. Just material. Oh, another chest, though. Great Sage's secret. What?
This'll knock your socks off.
Okay. Nice and easy. So I think, yeah, this should be the last fight for this door. A beast birthed from a bad dream doth await thee. Beware its savage blades, which flash through the air like unto the tails of a fiery comet. The hell is that? Oh, it's another one of those fairy things. Okay. I could not tell.
You were supposed to protect him. It was your duty. But you left it to the others.
That's not...
And the boy died.
Evan.
You failed. You broke your oath. Your oath to Leonhard. Ding Dong Dell fell to the mice. It was all your fault.
So because of me, Evan...
Nella!
It's not true, Nella. You didn't fail. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm alive, and Grimlekin and mice are living happily together now. Ding Dong Dell has changed for the better. It's peaceful at long last. And I've changed for the better, too. I'm stronger now. I'm going to prove it.
Watch this!
Strength does not matter. Your journey ends here. Yeah, sure it does.
Say goodnight.
Ow. There we go. For being 20 levels, there's a freeze. For being 20 levels above, these things sure do have a lot of HP, which worries me for when what's happening. I'm targeted onto him, so I just see like orbs everywhere. It worries me for when we reach something that is our level. Playthrough of the DLC, yes. Yes, I've not played this DLC before. God damn it. Oh, we got the freeze. Ah, freeze into freeze. Is actually posing a threat. Not a huge one. Hey, with the freeze. There we go. Like, we're working our way up to like equal footing. All right, about to be story time. I'm excited. A good boy. Toodle the Turtwig? Was that your name? Was that you're the High Higgledy of Faith? Oh, the Trusting. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Still, Toodle the Trusting, I love him. The ill feeling between Grimalkin and Mousekind is as old as time, older even than the mighty Kingmakers. Hold on. This guy, right here, I like him. That's a good guy. No one remembers how it all began, of course. Only that the two species have never been able to get along. and the battle between them for control of Ding Dong Dell has lasted almost as long as their enmity itself. It was one of Evan's ancestors who, having overcome the mice's latest onslaught, finally made a pact with the Kingmaker Oakenheart. Though this led to the Grimalkin becoming rulers of the realm at long last, it did little to prevent the age-old enemies from clashing. And so on and on the battles raged, with never an end in sight. But then at long last, the two species finally took few small steps toward reconciliation thanks to Evan's father, King Leonhard. Oh my god. Alas, this peace was not destined to last. Dalaran soon sent tendrils of darkness to wrap themselves around the hearts of two of the king's closest associates. Vermin, friend and confidant of Chancellor Mousinger, and Matthias, who had come to be known as the Black Knight. The wickedness warped their desires, sending Vermin's already considerable thirst for power spiraling out of control and causing him to involve his erstwhile friend Mousinger in a sinister and underhanded plot against the king. Matthias' loyalty to Mousinger, meanwhile, was corrupt beyond recognition, becoming an all-consuming fanaticism and bringing the Black Knight into being. With two such twisted associates, Mousinger's descent into deceit and betrayal was all but guaranteed. Thanks to their dark influence, he had soon resolved to kill the king and lead Mousekind to glory at last. The evil that had first infected Vermin and the Black Knight soon spread throughout Mousekind. And long before King Leonhard was dead and his son driven from the kingdom, the Grimalkin had been preoccupied with the preparations for the crowning of their young king and failed to notice the trap closing around them. Vermin quietly arranged for all the kingdom's Grimalkin soldiers to be sent far from the castle. And on the day of the ceremony, the plan was finally put into action. In the blink of an eye, the mice seized control of the castle, and Mousinger was soon crowned ruler of Ding Dong Dell in Evan's stead. And though Evan had escaped, this was not without its cost. Aranella, his handmaiden and governess, gave her life to ensure her young charge's survival. Her corpse remained in the sewers beneath the castle until her fellow handmaidens finally came to claim it. Oh, how they wept for their fallen sister. She had served in the castle from the moment she was able, and had gone on to raise the young prince in the absence of his mother, the queen. She was strong and kind, and admired by all. To lose one so precious was a grave blow indeed. Aranella was laid to rest by her fellow handmaidens with full honors, having paid the ultimate price to uphold her oath of service. Her sisters in service were consumed with grief until one day a glimmer of hope appeared quite unexpectedly. Prince Evan was alive. Oppression of the Grimalkin was growing worse with each passing day, and the handmaidens had been helping those who could no longer bear it to escape. But the borders were closing. The two species were ever more opposed, and everywhere it seemed that all the progress of the past few years was destined to be lost. Still, the handmaidens never gave up hope. They eagerly followed the news of young Evan and the burgeoning kingdom of Evermore, and cheered him on every step of the way. Meanwhile, Aranella's memories remained as they had been on the day of the coup. She still believed that the mice had killed Evan and taken Ding Dong Dell for themselves. And her frustration at this tragedy had come to dominate all of the memories that remained. But thanks to Evan's trip down memory lane, she can learn the truth at long last, that Evan survived, and that Ding Dong Dell is better than it has ever been. That her efforts helped to build a better future for all, and that she did not die in vain.
Evan!
Thank you, Evan. You've grown strong. I'm so happy I got to see you again, Nella. This place, it isn't real, is it? But it's not the afterlife either. It's called a memory lane. It's a world made up of all your thoughts and dreams and memories. I like Lofty and the Higgledy just kind of like dancing off to the side. The riddling rabbit from your stories here, too. Well, isn't that something? Wait, I can feel your memories flowing into mine. He's called the conductor, isn't he? And Ding Dong Dell is better now. You didn't just help to make it better, you helped to realize your father's dream for his beloved kingdom. And not only that, you've done what I asked you to as well.
No.
Well, I haven't quite fulfilled my promise yet. But I will, you'll see. So this little fellow is a spirit distilled from my faith in you, is he? No, not just mine. All the people of Ding Dong Dell, their faith in you and yours in them.
What?
Do you really think so?
Yes.
I do. Don't ever forget the feeling. Evan, I want you to know one last thing. Now that I've seen you again, now that I know how far you've come and how much you've achieved, I can rest in peace at last. Welcome back, one and all. You've brought another high higgledy, I see. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Goodness gracious, Evan, are you crying? I mean, yeah?
No.
I'm fine, just leave me alone. Oh, well, I did have rather a hilarious joke lined up for you, but let's leave it for now, shall we? Ma, you've been through complete chaos, though, haven't you? The memories of the living and the dead all mixed up together. But that's all part of what makes the world go round. I'm sure you understand what I'm getting at, don't you, my young savior? Oh yes, I'll never forget what happened today. Those memories will stay with me forever. Wonderful. If this little adventure has provided you with at least a little spiritual nourishment, then all is well. Now then. The high higgledy of faith has been retrieved, which leaves only 3 more to find. Forgive me for springing this on you before you even had time to dry your eyes, but I'd like to crack on and tell you where the next key might be while it's still fresh in my mind. It's a place where an enormous monster lurks. The shadow of a former kingmaker who abandoned her duties and broke her pact with the god of gods. It's like a mountain on a continent long lost since. Oh? Really? Oh, it's a proper fiendish one. This one, eh? I mean, he said she. Oh. It's gonna be the... I don't remember her name. There was like the whole Kingmaker, like woman with Dollarin at the end of the game. It's more than enough to get you there, believe me. Now off you go. I can't wait to see what our key might be. Toodle the trusting. God, I love it. Okay. Okay, it's like, please don't last forever. Let's go level up Toodle. Toodle likes feathers. Here you go. Has Higgledy, Howl, and Smite right. Powerful Tornado. Significantly boosts the attack power. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna go to the Nazcan Coast. This should be interesting, because I don't fully remember, like, what the deal was with this girl. I know she was really pretty, but, like, also, like, some sort of dragon, I think. Or maybe she was a kingmaker. I don't remember. I don't remember. Alright, I see 2 bits to check. Hold on, wait. I also just had another idea. We're talking about a woman, and we're here in Nazca. This also could just be a giant callback to Queen Cassiopeia from Wrath of the White Witch, and if that's where we're going, oh fuck, I'm ready.
Evan!
Can you feel that, Mun? Buzzin' it is. Time to get materializing, I reckon. Alright, let's give it a try. Kingmaker, she told her in word love. That was allowed, so the world turned her into a horrible monster as a bonus. Fuck you. That sounds about right. Set of cutlery. A set of knives and forks?
What the flip?
Cutlery? Flippin' cutlery? Well, I suppose there's no telling what nonsense might be important to people, ain't it? One man's trash is another man's treasure and all that. Shall we take it to the conductor and see what he has to say? Another key, I see. This will open a new door for sure. Well, knives and forks, who would have thought it? And a pair of each to boot. Such things often appear in pairs, you know. Well, no time to dwell on why. The nightmare's attacks are getting worse. We need to act before it's too late, and whoever's memories will be visiting next. The nightmare, that last memory lane almost had Nella under its control, which means they're getting closer to the High Higgledies too. Well, cutlery from a lost continent. I can't wait to see where this leads. Alright. Off you go. One more into the morass of memories. Blink. Oh, he's not actually a rabbit. That's not his head. Like, it's like a mascot head. Headset dying. Okay, it is about Dollarin. Okay. Alyssa. Where have you gone? Where have they all gone? What has become of Allegoria? Why do I remain alone? What's that? Well, he didn't take the blindest bit of notice of us. Let's go after him. If the other memory lanes are anything to go by, we'll learn more up ahead. This music? Oh god, okay. Assuming, is this gonna be level 100s? Yep, because the last one was 90. So we're incrementing by 10. So the one after this is gonna be 110. You said there's 3 more, right? So I guess the last of the High Higgledy doors will be on par with us then. And then I haven't counted how many doors are around. I'm assuming there's gonna be like an end game door. I think that's the one within the tree. I don't think that's the 6th one. Could be though. Horned One is no more and the world's at peace. How long I've waited for this day. The first one was like actually made with Studio Ghibli like animation. Like they have like drawn out cutscenes and everything. It's really, really good. The story in that one is way better than this game too. That's probably this game's like weakest point, is the main story. But I love, love, love the combat of this game. Well, their swinging kingdoms seem to be continuing, despite the fact that the Horned One is no longer with us. Could it possibly be the case that he was not the one responsible for all the world's strife? Because it's yeah, Ni No Kuni Wrath of the White Witch was done with Studio Ghibli. This was done, one of the head art director used to work for Ghibli. That's the tie-in to this game. So of course they're gonna keep the art style, being directed by a former Ghibli employee. Be no 2D fully animated cutscenes. I believe Wrath of the White Witch is on PlayStation now, so you can play it on a PS4. Have you heard? It seems Allegoria wasn't completely wiped out after all. Some people survived. This is wonderful news. They enjoy the long and happy life that I was denied. Kinda has some bitter undertones to it. Alright, what do we got? Blob monsters. These Revenant warriors want nothing more than to shed the blood of the living and swell their ranks with fresh victims. Okay. So we're gonna be fighting a bunch of the ectoplasm people? Yep. Okay.
Watch this.
Oh, they don't die in one hit? Well, not one arrow anyway. I'm getting... Oh my god. I forgot about that attack. You can't get out of it once they start. There was just like 5 of them and then one started that. They're just stun locking me. Oh! Oh! Oh, damn it. She got it. I wanted to get it with Bracken and just send Higgledies everywhere. What is that? Pendant of Interruption. I wonder if that's anything. Okay. Pendant of Interruption. Charge attacks are a bit easier to block, greatly boost experience earned. Okay. Cool. I guess for grinding, not terrible. Development team is different, but they got the same artist. Development team, like, it's mostly like, because they just didn't have the collaboration with Studio Ghibli, but one of the, like the the lead art designer of the game is, but I think most of the development team is the same. I don't know like the full ins and outs. I just know like art-wise, it wasn't a full collaborative effort between Ghibli. Alessandra, that's her name. It was you who revived the Great Blade, was it not? You mean the Sword of Unity? It is an item of immeasurable importance. You have done us a great service in restoring it to its true form.
Huh?
Can I help you? It's nothing less than a miracle that your path and the boy should have crossed. What are you talking about? Thank you and sorry from the bottom of my heart. What the flip and flip was all that about, man?
Flippin' heck,
Oh, you snap
man.
out of it! Don't just stand there with your gobs open. We've got a high higgledy to find.
Ah,
Oh, of course, come on. I'm interested where this is gonna go. Especially with that. I've heard rumors of a forbidden Allegorian spell, one that grants eternal youth in exchange for one's humanity. Does such a spell possibly exist? And if so, might someone like me be able to cast it? The earlier part of this DLC was quite the trip trying to find him, because they pulled in the protagonist from Wrath of the White Witch, his house, in part of the opening quest, and you have to find him in his house. And some of the place, like his house isn't very big, but it was just, you turn the corner and look in the living room and he's just in these creepy positions. Rumors persist that Dalaran, King of Allegory, is still alive and has been searching other dimensions for the Horned One. Find it hard to believe that he would do something so foolish. Everyone knows that once one has entered another dimension, there's no coming back. Oh yeah, 100% new. Alright, let's check down here. Absolutely worth it for a manual chest. So, let's see, what do we got? Well, it'll be something we need, I don't know. Any chests. All looks good. It said that time does not pass in other dimensions. Nothing is born, nothing dies. In other words, nothing happens at all. The look on your face. You shouldn't believe everything here, you know. Wow. Rumor has it that entering another dimension breaks the bond between a person and their soulmate. Even the death of one's fated partner will no longer have an effect. So Roland as a kid, but we've never seen his wife. And Alessandra... I wonder if Alessandra is the bond between Roland's wife. Well, very interesting, but what about my soulmate? What should come of them now that I find myself in this state? Wait, do I even have a soulmate? Because Dalaran and Roland are soulmated. Manual Magician, so it wouldn't be, I think, too far off if they made Alessandra his wife's soulmate. And she could be dead in the real world, but because of Alessandra's whole thing going on, she's just still alive here. they're not affected by whether their soulmates live or die, it seems. The connection is simply passed on to the next generation. Oh. That is the if the rumors are true, of course. But I suppose we'll never know for sure. How can one hope to prove something like that after all? Okay, well, it still could, I guess, tie in some form. All right. Oh, are we gonna fight a Luma? A rage-filled creature that yes, that stands as sturdy as the ramparts of a mighty castle doth await thee. Its formidable bulk enables if you shrug off even powerful magical assaults. All right. Yup.
Come on!
Ow. There we go. Ow. I wasn't sure if it was a buff or a blast. It was a blast.
This'll knock your socks off.
Yeah, definitely you.
Don't give up!
Ow. Oh god. Okay. Aha! I keep spinning, but I get free slow-mos off that. Oh, and you... Well, rip. Resplendent Magic Muffler. Probably just a good, magic defense ring? Wait, it was a ring, right? Oh no, it was a necklace. There it is. Massively improves magic defense, slightly boosts money drop by foes. Okay. That one actually went really well because we had, it was a water weakness. Tani has that water arrow. This is Allegoria, isn't it? Hey, it's them. What is it, Doloran? Unless I would speak with you of something important. Speak then, I will listen. It's a private matter. Meet with me at the King's Cradle. I will make my way there now. Promise you will come quickly. This will be a memory Alessandra and Doloran shared, which means this memory lane has taken us pretty far back in time. which means we get to see what Allegoria was like before it was destroyed. Let's go and have a look around. Okay. Wonder if the entire thing is open, because there's a lot of nooks and crannies to check out. King Dalaran is certainly a mighty wizard, but his lack of charisma concerns me. Still, the Kingmaker has spoken, and he appears to be taking his royal duty seriously. As such, I must do whatever I can to support him. Oh god, trying to find chests here is gonna be awful. The old king was full of drive and ambition. King Dalaran is blessed with his mother's ability to accept things as they are. I think how these are all, like, I'm gonna try my best to make this a compliment.
Yeah.
Allegoria is a mighty kingdom, far superior to any other in the region. It's home to the mightiest Kingmaker, the most advanced magic, and the most virtuous citizens. If it has one weakness, it is that the continent on which it stands is rather small. I can only imagine that what heights our beloved realm might reach if it had access to all the resources of Autumnia. Can I jump that? Well, I pressed the jump button, maybe. There's the jump button. I'll try one more time. Yes, okay. Aha. There we go, there's a manual. I'm gonna have to jump off the way I came, okay. So let's see. And without jumping. Yup. It was too late on the jump. I just didn't get it. Okay. Hold on. Oh, it's just this, okay. Nothing there. Okay, I think that's this side. Handy. Okay, I was like, is that a staircase? Oh.
Hey!
It seems Alessandra has adopted a human form in order to better observe the kingdom from King Dalaran's perspective. Maintaining that form, however, seems to be proving rather more difficult than she had imagined. After all, it involves restoring her old self, the one that existed before she became a kingmaker. Getting all turned around. I've heard that people from other lands consider our Kingmaker a potential force of immeasurable evil. Such gall. Her power is beyond measure. That much is truly certain, but to suggest that it might be used for ill. They'll pay the price for their insolence. One day they will bow down before her in awe.
right.
King Doloran spends every minute of every day staring at Alessandro. Not exaggerating, every single minute. When I asked him about it, he simply replied that he was captivated by her elegance and beauty, which is all very well, but what about his duty? Still, I suppose it is better to have a king who gets along with his kingmaker. We all know what happened to his predecessor. Okay. Okay. I think that is everything. There is one thing I wanted to check. Well, two things I guess I wanted to check. Back toward the beginning. Make sure I wasn't missing out on anything with the, like, start a level and look behind you situation. Okay. And I don't think I went down here. Like a full... Okay. What is our final fight gonna be? Plant. Okay, heed these words well. A four-legged beast birthed from a bad dream doth await thee. Brace thyself for the savage storms it can whip up. These have carried countless victims to the grave. Four-legged, but storms? It's gonna be a windworm? Oh, damn it. There we go. Just top everyone off. I don't see anything interesting. Okay. Doloran, wait. We will never be reunited. Never. Oh, this thing. Your crimes are too deep, too dire. My crimes? I wish it were not so, but you're right. Forgive me, Doloran.
Hello.
Fucking heaven. No, wait, you can't give up. We found these knives and forks and they led us here. Those belonged to Doloran and myself. Such happy memories, the long happy days spent together. Don't let that horrible creature get to you. Meddlers, interferers. We'll handle the monster. You use the time to think things over.
Watch this.
I didn't pay attention to what it was weak to. Whoops. Ow. Holy shit. There we go. Oh no. Okay. He gets poisoned easily. What? Stop that. Annoyance.
Knock your socks.
Go. Bracken. Go get it. Time. Cannot see a damn thing.
Here I come. Say goodnight. Here I come. Say goodnight.
That HP bar just melted. Yeah, that's worth doing every time. Not only just visually, but the damage. Alright. Oh, look at him! I love him. Limerick the Loving. I see, so you're the Higgledy of Love. Oh, bless. Okay. Alessandra, Kingmaker of Allegoria, went to the king's cradle, just as Dalaran had asked. He thanked her for acceding to his request, but something in his manner was strangely nervous. What is it, Dalaran? Alessandra asked softly, hoping to put him at ease. Please, if there's something you would say to me, say it. If there's something you would ask of me, ask it. This is no mere consultation. It's far more than that. So, saying, he took several deep breaths before finally continuing. Alyssa, I love you. Finally, he uttered the words that had weighed heavy on his heart for so long. I love you, dear Kingmaker, and I love my country also. Nothing could make me happier than our leading Allegoria to glory together. Alyssa hesitated for only the briefest moment before replying, I love you too. Her pleasure was at his words had been immeasurable, for she really did love him, more deeply and truly than she'd ever thought possible. But she could not share in his happiness completely. The memory of the countless kings before him cast a shadow over her heart, for each had left his world and this world in the end, and as all men must. The vast gulf between king and kingmaker could not but weigh on her mind. One day Dalaran too would come to an end of his life. One day they too must part. But oh, how she loved him, and yet that boundless love would only turn to pain when the time to say goodbye came at last. And this was not all that troubled her. She feared that in entertaining such feelings at all, she was not fit to call herself Kingmaker. The Higgledies. But these were the ancient times, and to have another take her place would require that their life be sacrificed. She could not allow another to give their life for the sake of her own, and she could not entrust a mere mortal with the terrible power over which she had command. It was in pondering this quandary that she came upon an idea. Perhaps there might be another way to leave Allegoria with a Kingmaker. Perhaps she might be able to split her heart into two, and leave half behind to watch over the kingdom. And so she tried with all her might to separate the part of her that was Alessandra from the part that was the guardian of the realm. Ugh. And she succeeded. If such may be called success. There was, however, one part of herself that she found she could not split in two, her love for Dalaran. But alas, she was unable to stop what she had started, and the part of herself she had split off from the rest soon mutated into a twisted being in its own right, the Horned One. This nightmarish monstrosity, lacking anything that could be called a soul, duly ran amok and set about laying waste to all the kingdoms of the world. The great godlike power Alessandra had so feared granting to another had been unleashed nonetheless, and Allegoria had been doomed in the process. With the world facing certain destruction, she had no choice but to plunge the entire continent on which her beloved kingdom stood into another dimension. And in order that it might stay sealed away, she had no choice but to trap herself there too. Allegoria was gone, and Alessandra with it. But Dalaran remained. Having lost his kingdom and his beloved Alessandra in one fell swoop, he desperately set about seeking a means to bring them back. But he did not even know what the Horned One truly was, much less what had given rise to the creature. And so he turned to the ancient writings to learn more of the Kingmakers and how they came to be. There, he learned that they had been created by Zayn, god of gods. In old times, Zayn and the lesser gods, his children, had ruled over all creation. But having passed that power to kings and their Kingmakers, Zayn stepped back from the world. I see it now. It was forbidden for a king to love his Kingmaker. Dalaran cursed himself for his blind presumptuousness. I unthinkingly attempted to disrupt the balance Zayn had so carefully created. But though he had convinced himself of his crime against creation, still he could not forget her. And thus was born his plan to steal the other ruler's king's bonds and use them to bend the Horned One to his will, in the hope that he might release his beloved from her prison. Years passed, decades, centuries. Then one day from her prison beyond the world, Alessandra noticed a strange light. A flashing, violent line of light, a light that cleft the spaces between worlds. Beyond, she thought she glimpsed the one she had been separated from so long ago, the one she had loved so fiercely. She reached out her hand. And what happened next, we'll have to wait for another story, another time. That's the story we just played. What a sad story. My love caused the world untold heartache. But I cannot change what has already passed. Not least because I no longer exist.
But...
Well, that's not quite... But my love can live on in another form. I love him. Perhaps he will go some way toward atoning for my sins. Will you take him with you? Yes, of course, but... You are the chosen ones, the saviors. Far greater trials than this await you. Allow me to pray for you. To pray that the ones who saved my dear Dalaran from himself will always be blessed. And that your Kingmaker will continue to watch over your realm forever. You got no worries on that front, man. Welcome back, everybody. Is that another high higgledy I spy? Lofty, you've never told us how or why you became a Kingmaker, have you? Our latest little adventure got you wondering, has it? Well, I'm from a village of little creatures called fairies, see? Before I was even born, they'd made a law that we weren't allowed to go making contact with humans. I'd heard loads about them from the boss from the village. See? Fascinated I was. So he is... not just a Kingmaker. He looks like this because, yes, just like Drippy, Lord High Lord of the Fairies, he too is a fairy. And one of the things I heard was that some humans made pacts with magical creatures to protect their kingdoms. Starry-eyed little me was proper taken with that one.
Yeah, and?
So I told the boss I was off to become one, and we had a massive row. And then I ran off, all petulant-like.
Oh my!
Gosh, that was very assertive of you. So off I go, searching and searching, and eventually I sniff out the King's Wind. I followed it as far as it went and ended up at the Crater of Light. Only problem was, I went and made the trial of knowledge so flippin' difficult, no one could pass the flippin' thing.
What?
So the story from the trial was the one you made up?
Huh?
Oh, crikey, no, not me, man. The old boss of the village. I'd be in deep trouble if I went claiming that little number for my own. Drippy? Intriguing, truly. So you were taken with kingmakers that you decided... So taken with kingmakers that you decided to become one. Which means the god of gods didn't choose to make you one?
That's right, man.
Yeah, think Flip. I wouldn't even know where to start looking for the bloke. Well, we've learned a good deal about our old friend Lofty that we didn't know before, but it's time to move on to other matters. Holy shit. The Higgledy of Love has been recovered, and that means only 2 remain. Yeah, Lord High Lord of the Fairies actually became Lord High Lord of the Fairies as the boss. Oh my god. So, without further ado, let me tell you what I know of where the next key might be lurking. You may be surprised to learn that this one is in the mouse-eared castle too.
What the flip?
But back to Ding Dong Della flipping again? Seems to be related to my having had to hide out near Evermore. There are an awful lot of people here with memories of that part of the world, I suppose.
Hello.
And where in the castle is it this time? It was seen by a man with black hair when he stared into a mirror. I think you've got it already, haven't you? Oh, Roland, at the start of the game. He got transported, he looked in the mirror, he's like, oh shit, I'm young. Okay. Now if you go and get hunting, I can't wait to see our next key. Limerick the Loving. Yeah, so how many doors are in here? So 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so we have 5 Higgledies. So this is probably gonna be like the 5th door, which does mean the big door over here is number 6. And is this the Soluseum? Now, I understand you're interested in that door, but it isn't one to be stepped through lightly. The Soluseum's long lies on the other side. The what? The moment you step through the door, you'll be set upon by hordes of monsters, and thanks to those awful nightmares, they'll be even more troublesome than usual. The Soluseum's log is what you might call a dream, by which I mean a very bad dream, of endless battle. A heady parade of opponents driven wild by the darkness. But saviors as you are, I'm sure it won't be too much for you to handle. Well, reasonably sure.
What the flip?
Oh yeah? Trying to rile us up into giving it a go, is it? Well, it worked. Come on, Evan, man. Let's get slogging. Soluseum Slog. Take on foe after foe in a non-stop series of unbridled battles. You can earn better rewards by taking on tougher opponents and dispatching them at high speed. It says endless, but... I want to check this out before ending the night. Target time 16. Yeah, so like it says endless, but like clearly if there's times. And this is where you get bronze ingots. Aha. And Manual of the Magician. It says there's 3 battles total. Okay. I know there's trophies regarding this. I think we still have it set up for this, right? Unnerving creatures that dance like marionettes, as if born from a bad dream or abroad. Know, too, that they can spawn reinforcements at will. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I don't know what level we're gonna be dealing with. So... get some genie juice. Endless isn't even if you beat them all, they come back once you leave. That might be it.
This'll be over in no time.
Well, it starts at level 60. Okay. I don't know if there was a level at the selection screen. There was, I didn't notice it. Actually leveled up. Interesting. Oh. Oh my.
This'll knock your socks off. Oh god.
Okay. S rank was 16 minutes. We did it in 2. Got it. There were half our level. Oh. We ain't done. I see. I wonder if this is like the memory lanes, like each door has had 3 pieces to it. Oh, let me actually read it. I wonder if this is like the first memory lane, like 3 pieces. We gotta do it all in 16 minutes. A winged creature birthed from bad. Yeah, so this should be Big Fairy Boy.
Careful, everyone. You're going nowhere.
Go. Okay. Another 50 seconds. A little less than that, because I think we were 2 minutes, 7 seconds. Oh, and it did say 3 battles. Okay, yes. Say 3 battles. Plant Boy. What exactly? A queen bird from a bad dream awaits you. Beware of the power of her poison-laced attacks, which combine both light and darkness. Ah, this thing. Okay.
I'm raring to go. Don't give up!
There you go. Ah, can't get the... That's fine. All right. New record, 3 minutes and 19. Plenty of time to spare. I'm pretty sure there's a trophy to S rank all of these. A new Solacine slog. Slime time! Still 3 battles. So first timer bonus. Did I get a bronze ingot? Are those possibilities? I don't even know where it would be if I did get one. There's so many different types of... Figure it'd be something rare. Maybe I didn't get one. Ew, so close. So this is level 1, level 2. And this tells me what's in it. More details would be great, but... Refined bronze ingots are a thing. Interesting. We'll try another one. Why not? So does this go up by 10? Week to sleep. I don't know that I have anything for that. They used genie juice at the start of the last one. It's still going. What level are you?
Leave this to me.
One of them... Oh, it's 69. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be the memory lane fight. Let's go, Lofty. Thank you for that. Okay. Slightly slower than the last one, actually. I mean, they're 10 levels higher, so 3 seconds. Weak to light. Skeletal warriors. Okay, these guys.
Careful, everyone!
This might be easier to take out than the slimes? I don't know. Because the slimes can go invulnerable to physical, these can't.
My word!
Yeah. Alright, last fight. Also seemed to be way less of those than there were slimes. Weak to ice, maybe? And I guess freezing, which I do have a freezing spear. Be tentacled beast. Okay. And I have a freezing bow spell. It was just, oh, it's not even big boy. It's just this guy.
Come on!
Go. Shit. Shit. That didn't... Really? There we go. Alright. Got a bronze ingot. Oh, so I guess if I don't pick it up here, I don't get the ingot. Good to know. Got one there, though. sub 5 minutes. It's nice of the game to pause their timer while you prep. Yeah! Things are heating up. I'm assuming the last one's gonna be like the actual like difficult one, because probably the reason you want to get to level 150. There's still 3 battles each. Wild Wyverns, Quiverines, Charfinch, Inferna, Magma Goo, Fire Incarnate, Incineraptor, Nightmare Rook. Yeah, I'll deal with it like Wednesday or some other time. But okay, that's what the Solaceum is. It's just the like memory lane things just in a time trial. That's not so bad. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than what it is. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a boss rush with a timer. Which I guess in some aspects, maybe it is-ish. I can get accessories too, or whatever there. Yeah. Bright-Eyed Charm, what is this? Greatly boosts resistance to all elements twice, and some MP restored when taking damage. This one though, this one real nice. I want it. Yeah, because yeah, it just it's just a better unbreakable necklace. Like, it's unbreakable, invulnerable for longer when dodging, and massively increases HP. What was the innate thing for it? Oh, just 5 magic defense. Circle of Fate, Funeral Procession. Higgledy balls heal a lot of HP and MP. Oh. And Ring of Animus, damage boost when ailment in effect, epic damage boost when ailment in effect. It's actually pretty good, and you craft them too, which is wild to me. Granted, you need to farm the Solaceum to get ingots to craft them, but it sure beats the hell out of hoping you get something good out of a random drop. Loads of less damage taken at low HP. Okay, so I did notice while doing that.
Come to do some shopping, eh?
Would appreciate more of these. $5.99. Good night, friends. All right, Angry Origami. I'm gonna wrap up here in just a few minutes anyway, but appreciate it. Thank you for sticking around. Have a good night. Sage's Secret. Buy that too. Great Sage's Secret. Angel's Tears. Savior's Tears. That's a lot of cash. But I have enough. Okay, there we go. And then All Be Gone. We have plenty. Don't think I need anything else. And this is just crafting material, like low rank crafting material. About healing. Make sure I have over 100 of everything because I can, and no other reason. There we go.
What else can I do for you? I'll be seeing you again then.
Oh, wait. Hello.
Hey,
Your Majesty, I have something you simply must see. It's a proposal for a new wing of the New Moon Rooms. Gaze upon and gasp my brilliance. Anything else sitting here? Yeah, there's one more. I think there is an achievement. I don't know if they're all hidden. I'll check here in a second. You know, when it came out, I was just curious how annoying things would be to continue the platinum. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, but before you say anything, I just wanted to tell you how sorry I am. I made a terrible mistake, and I will do anything I can to make it up to you. The only reason I went to Nazca was for environmental research lessons. What's that? You aren't here to tear strips off of me? Well, since I let the cat out of the bag already, I better fess up. I may have kind of, sort of borrowed the Zeppelin and taken a little trip to Nazca. Who the hell even are you? Why did you stole our blimp? What? I promise I'll never do anything that dumb again, but the truth is, I found some interesting stuff there. For a start, I met some higglies who gave me this. Okay. I don't even know who that is, but got it. Manual of the Magician from 6 to 10. And 9 to 12. Hey. We got 3 more we can spend. Damage dealt by Higgledy Bomb is substantially increased. I feel like, considering how we're using it, more damage is welcome. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then here we have 4 points we can spend. Increase the number of spells you can use. Sure. Okay. That save. That's crazy. We can still level 25 more times. Yep, of course they're all hidden. God damn it. Oh well. Alright, but that's gonna do it for us tonight. Good shit. I'm excited for these last two... Well, seemingly only last two Higgledies. One of them looks to be the massive door. And the next one seems to be something about Roland, so that should be cool too. Yeah, I'm glad this DLC is super substantial. It's good. It's real nice. I'll be back at it again on Wednesday. Of course, this is our week off of Fire Emblem, so we'll continue with Symphony of the Night and more of this. Should be a nice way to spend the week. With, I mean, Symphony of the Night, stress and salt, but like it's really fun. And just chilling out with this. Love it. But yeah, I want to thank you all for coming out to the stream. I do appreciate it, as always. Hopefully you had a good time tonight, and hope to see you on Wednesday. Good night.
Don't leave.
This is Frozen, like... the past 3-4 times we've done it in a row? Why? Why can't you just play nice? It just keeps breaking, yeah. Regardless, if it freezes again, that'll be it's good enough. But, yeah. Good night, everyone.
Don't leave. Don't leave me!